What's up, you guys? This is Adam Gillespie with Ranson Sweaty Cavs coming at you with yet another video. And if I sound a little bit off, that's because I'm coming down off of a sickness. I had a fever over the last few days and my throat's still a little bit sore from that. But regardless of my sickness, regardless of my personal physical health, I wanted to talk about the Daily Wire Snow White movie trailer that they just dropped. One, because it's in contendership with Disney's new Snow White movie that's coming out, which is completely and totally lacking of everything that the original story was about. And two, I wanted to share my thoughts on I just wanted to share my thoughts on Daily Wire making a Snow White movie and my thoughts on what I think about the trailer. That being said, though, before we go any further, I would like to play the trailer for you guys so that you can watch it along with me and you can understand what it is I'm saying when I say what I say. Let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? It's only 51 seconds, so it should be pretty brief. So here you have a bunch of overview shots. You get someone walking into the forest with their bare feet on. You get someone moving an apple into a basket. There's really not that much going on in this trailer. The squirrel. Here's the thing. I can't tell if those are real or fake animals. I can't tell if those are real or fake animals because they're moving a little bit fake, but they have the consistency of something that looks relatively real. That is also a heavily shaded deer, so it could be fake. And if it is fake, that's some pretty impressive CGI work. I'm not sure. Again, I've just never seen something look that clear, that up close, and move that way. So I'm thinking it's fake. I think it's a CGI deer. I think it's a CGI squirrel, but I could be wrong. It could just be in slow motion. Or they could be doing some sort of weird visual fry with the camera. I'm also not exactly a huge fan of the way that the trailer ended with Brett Cooper just kind of staring into nothingness. Just kind of like, she's just staring into nothingness. Is there a person there? Is there something happening in the background? I mean, why did she turn around? I get it, it's a promo, but whatever. It's a little nitpick there. I think it's interesting to see that a conservative company is going to be making a movie about a Disney princess that has been so commonly linked with Disney, so commonly linked with the Disney brand, which has been spat on by Disney and is now being used by this conservative company to make something good. Do I think that Daily Wire should be making a Snow White movie? I don't think it's necessarily wrong for them to be making it, but I would prefer for them to make more original content, because original content is going to do more in the long run than just repeating the same stories over and over again. You see, what we've gotten so far from the mainstream media is just a bunch of redone stories that never do better than what was originally done in the original cartoons or the original movies portrayed. So Daily Wire's doing this. It's great because they're actually sticking it to Disney and they're getting something going. But at the same time, I don't like the fact that Daily Wire is doing this, because you should just make your own stuff. Whether the quality of the movie remains to be seen. I'm not going to make any judgments off of this trailer right now because there's really not much to it. So I'm not going to say anything positive or negative about the film. But what I am going to say is I'm just going to say, look, I would have preferred if I would have gotten to see something completely original, a new story developed by Daily Wire for people to watch, rather than see a rehashing of another story that we've already seen done like 7 times now. That's my biggest thing. Those are my thoughts on this. The videography is not bad. Brett Cooper's probably a good choice. I mean, I never thought that she was all that great an actress to begin with. Now, is she going to be able to pull it off? Maybe. Is she going to become the poster child for Daily Wire's desires to make some level of quality movie? Probably, because she's the most appealing person in the entire Daily Wire crew. Let's be fair. I mean, personally, I think Michael Knowles is the best Daily Wire host, but he's not as good an actor as he should be. Really, it does remain to be seen. Look, I hope they're successful. I hope this goes well for them. But again, my biggest thing is like, hey, just make something original. That's my biggest thing. Why not make something completely original? Do they lack the imagination? I hope not. I hope they do stuff. They're coming out with children's programming. I hope it's not just repeated children's programming from years before with a conservative twist on it. Yeah, whatever. This trailer's not necessarily all that intense or incredible. It's kind of a slap in the face to Disney, which Disney has been getting slapped in the face by their own actresses and actors and writers and producers and directors and everything else that Disney's doing, because they just can't shut up about their politics. So Disney doesn't really need help slapping themselves in the face, but a conservative company stepping in to slap them in the face, that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. But yeah, it's just kind of one of those things where I'm like, is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Don't know. But we'll have to, that remains to be seen. But I would have preferred if they had come out with some other new princess story that they came up with, that's just about a princess story. Would have been way more interesting. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the Daily Wire making their own Snow White film, whether or not you think it's going to be good. Any other questions or thoughts or comments you might have, go ahead and post those in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well as following me over on my different socials, including my Rumble, my Patreon, my Twitter, which is now X or whatever. But regardless of you guys doing any of that, I really appreciate the people who come to these videos and watch them, and the people who are my subscribers who support the videos that I'm making and the content that I make for you guys to watch. Every time I see a view pop in, it's like the biggest gift I could ever possibly receive. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I can't wait to continue growing with you. That being said, I hope you have a good day and a great rest of the week.